Hey there, air sign. How are you, my love? This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. How are you doing, my loves? If you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm so happy you are spending some time with us. If you are returning, thank you so much for your love and support. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for being here. So guys, before we jump into the reading, just really quickly, for those of you who already follow me, you'll see that I have been kind of MIA for a little bit. I've had really incredible blessings, one in particular that has been working its magic in my life. But as you guys know, when a blessing enters your life, in order for it to work at 100% capacity, you really have to make sure that you play your part. And so me playing my part has unfortunately caused a little bit of a delay. So what we will do is an elemental reading to cover this month. Okay, I will do another set of elementals for September. By the time what I'm doing, what's the source of my delay essentially, will be concluded sometime in September. And so by October, we will go straight back to having readings for every sign. Okay, for now it's just going to be elementals. If I can produce kind of like this week and then like bi-weeklies, I will try to. I'll do my best there. But if not, at minimum, I am aiming to at least have this set of elemental readings go out and then another set in a few weeks. Okay. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. So let's go ahead and get straight into your reading, air sign. This is going to be for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. There is no specific time frame for this reading. Whenever you find this reading, there's a message here for you. Okay. Let's see. This is not limited to relationships, love, friendships, career. It's literally just about anything that's on your mind and heart. So we will read the energies as they come. If I see pairings, I will shout them out. If you find that this reading resonates with you, we will go and do an extended as well. Okay, you could join me in the extended reading after this one, where we will kind of pick and choose whatever comes out, what really speaks to us, and see if we could further clarify on people, places, things, themes at work. And we'll go over further advice, right? Additional steps that can be taken to resolve the situation and the best outcome, the most likely outcome, given the advice, okay, in the extended. In addition to anything else that clarifies here. Anything, well, in addition to anything that we are looking to additionally clarify. Okay. So let's see what theme we have here. The overarching theme we've got here. Okay, air sign. Indecision. Which way do I go, is what I'm hearing. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? I want this one, but then I want this one. Choosing your path. All is possible, okay? Indecision. Okay? Indecision. 100%. Not sure which way to go here. And you're choosing this path, okay? Could be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, all right? You could have that in your chart as well. You could also be, for some of you, you could be a dad, okay? This could be about your role as a husband, but the fact that you're a dad complicates things, okay? Could be also if you're a mom, of course, you know, a decision that you want to make, but you're, you know, because you're married and you don't want to be anymore, but maybe you have other obligations with this person, other responsibilities with this person you're trying to walk away from, right? And that complicates things. You don't know what to do, because on the one hand, you've got an ideal that has now entered the vicinity, something in your environment that far outweighs and just exceeds every expectation you could have ever had, right? For what you wanted your life to look like. This feels big, guys. This feels big, air sign. This feels really big. This feels really, really big. Okay, could be connected with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag. You could have that in your chart as well. Okay, I'm picking up a very masculine energy, though. Very masculine energy. Something's been lost here. A decision to... For some of you, this is marriage. For some of you, this is kind of leaving a situation that's in the growing process, right? But you're calling it quits before it gets there. Something's been lost. Okay, the Page of Wands and the Five of Cups also came out for the water signs, and especially with the King of Cups coming out here for you, air sign, I have to wonder if either you have water in your chart, or this is somebody who you're connecting with, and you guys are on very similar wavelengths here. Okay, you guys are both mirroring the fact that something's been lost, and this Page of Wands may or may not be you. Okay, it could be the person you're connecting with. But in the water sign reading, the Page of Wands was somebody who had really been the source of betrayal for the water sign, for some, okay? But whoever this is, or whatever energy this is, this energy of feeling happy and optimistic, it's been watered down. Right? It's been watered down by this feeling of loss and separation with the Three of Wands. Okay? Feeling really sad here. For me, the Five of Cups is always an optimistic card. Okay? Because even though you're in grief, you still have two cups behind you. The Two of Cups can indicate either a partnership or just a need to emotionally balance yourself. So if you have fire in your chart, right, air sign, you know, this could be the fact that there might be a part, maybe if you're a fire moon, maybe Leo, Aries, Sag moon, emotionally you're a little bit underdeveloped, right? Not as developed as you would like. And so part of the test here is in how to reconcile the fact that there are some things in life that just are lost. And it's not how desperately you can try to pick the pieces back up, but how determined you can become in moving past the situation. So if you feel, for some of you, because this is marriage for some of you, marriage, a long-term commitment, okay, judgment, the horn has been blown here. Okay, the horn has been blown here, right? The horn has been blown. Something that was in process, something that was in the process of becoming the Ten of Pentacles, maybe something that was already kind of the Ten of Pentacles, but in a very stagnant way, right? You wanted legacy with this person, and you have it, right? You've got the marriage and the kids and the expensive house, and you're just like, but is this it? Is this all I have? And then emotionally, you're losing something here. Emotionally, you're losing something. And we're gonna keep pulling cards, but I have a feeling either someone or something has entered your vicinity, and this doesn't have to be love, okay? This doesn't have to be relationships. This can be a career path as well. Something has been lost creatively, an opportunity for expression, maybe even a job opportunity has been lost, one that you thought was going to be ideal, right? An opportunity here that maybe you took it and it pays really well, but then you asked yourself, is this all there is? Emotionally, because you have the Three of Wands coming out. So you're feeling separated from something or someone, but you're also kind of planning for the future. You're thinking, you know, what else could there be out there, right? What else could there be out there? All right, High Priestess. Okay, so for some of you, this is you following your intuition, knowing what's best for you. For others, this is a very private individual, an Empress. Okay, High Priestess, but clarified with the Empress. For some of you, air sign, this is somebody who I have a feeling is not the person you're feeling grieved about. Okay, and again, this Empress does not have to be, I'm getting some specific messages, hold on. Because this Empress does not have to be a woman. It doesn't have to be a female. It could just be a feminine energy, a receptive energy, right? But for some of you, I am getting that this woman has been a secret. This woman has been a secret. Three of Swords. For some of you, this woman has been a secret. This woman has been in the shadows. This individual, not this woman. Just got done saying that it doesn't have to be a woman. A feminine energy. This individual, okay? This individual was a secret. All right, this individual was a secret. Possible three-party situation. But it's kind of like it became more. There was no intention of this becoming more. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles as well. It began to progress into something else, right, air sign? At the very least, if this is not a three-party situation, this is like the feeling of going into a situation only wanting to play, and then after spending some time focusing on yourself, and at the same time, while you're focusing on yourself, you're just like, oh, I just want to play, I just want to be independent, I just want to do my thing, and then you start to feel for this person that you're enjoying your time with, right? Yeah, 10 of Cups. You're grieving one thing, you're grieving a 10 of Pentacles on the one hand, and now you're feeling fulfillment, maybe with a Leo. Okay, this came out together. A situation that you almost feel like you have to reject, or that someone feels like they have to reject. A decision here that there might be an air sign that you're connecting with as well here. Okay, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay, but this is a situation here that you've been holding back from. A situation that makes you profoundly happy. But a rejection, or at the very least, something that you are having to guard your feelings, like, not guard your feelings, but you're having to, like, lack expression. Like, deep down inside, you feel the 10 of Cups, okay? But then on the outside, you have to look like you're bored. You have to look disinterested, okay? You're holding back. You're holding back, you know, you're holding back your fulfillment, your 10 of Pentacles, the impulse to show this person that they are your 10 of Cups, not Pentacles, Cups, right? And you're having to act very detached. In fact, you might even be driven to a point now of, like, the overarching energy of having to choose now. Now, for some of you, this is a person, right? Someone who you did not intend on being this serious with. This is somebody who either, let's put it this way, air sign, either you or the person you're connecting to, right, has somebody, right, has a person or multiple people on the side. If you are the one in a committed relationship, you strayed, and you intended on that person that you were straying with to just be kind of like a playmate, and that became something else. That became something more. And now it's calling into question the foundation you've set in place for the person that you were with originally, okay? And if that's not you, that's the person you're connecting with, okay? This third party does not have to be a person. It could be another situation overall. It could be someone choosing work over you. You know, the third party does not have to be an individual per se. But overall, this is the grief. This is the grief of something that monetarily or in terms of stability and structure was offering a lot. Maybe you were there, right? Money-wise, you were there, but it didn't offer you fulfillment, because we've got both 10s here, but on completely different sides of the spectrum. And what do we have here in the middle of the spread? We've got this Emperor, this High Priestess, which could be you, knowing some kind of secret, or knowing intuitively, right? Knowing intuitively that there's something here not worth moving forward with. Something that was unexpected, though. Okay, something that was unexpected. The three of Swords is unmet expectations. You were expecting one thing, got another thing, and it felt kind of like a stab in the heart. Something that you were expecting something different from. Okay, so it's like you're realizing that there's something here that isn't worth moving towards, even though you have everything in your power to make it happen. It's just not worth it. For others of you, this is quite literally the other individual, the other woman, the other man, with whom somebody here feels very, very connected to, and is calling them into question the authenticity of everything that they've been working on or for with someone else up to this point. I hope I'm not confusing you. I'm going to pull 2 more cards just for context here, but this is most definitely conflicted energy. Do I choose the person, place, or thing that offers me the greatest abundance monetarily or physically? In terms of the status quo, in terms of what stability should look like, right? The person that's helping me max out all of these milestones in my life, or all of these big decisions in my life, do I pick that thing? Or do I pick the one that makes me really happy, but is super taboo? Like, this wasn't supposed to be like this, and it would require me basically to dismantle my entire life to make it happen, right? Queen of Cups. You could be connecting with a water sign. And the Hierophant underneath the deck is the Five of Wands. So with the Queen of Cups and the Hierophant, okay, this could absolutely be a water sign that you are in a relationship with, right? A Taurus, perhaps even. The Taurus individual would be the mother of your children, right? Someone who you very much have very tender feelings for. I feel though at this point with the Hierophant, okay, it is commitment, but I also feel in terms of a romantic relationship, the Hierophant can be fairly platonic. There's no romance in the Hierophant. The Hierophant is quite literally married to their spiritual craft. They are married to their image as a leader. The Hierophant is not a romantic individual. This is a person who is very dutiful, right? So at this point, someone might feel not only committed, but feeling tied into a situation because it is quite literally their duty to do so. And that level of detachment or that level of sacrifice may have come through as some type of loss recently, okay? Air sign. You could be connecting with a water sign who you no longer want to be with anymore, or someone who no longer wants to be with you. Okay, something where there's a if not an actual commitment right now, a commitment that was being worked towards. Okay. Underneath the deck though, we have the Five of Wands. So either you guys have been getting into arguments, air sign, you and this person that you're connecting with, could be a Taurus as well. Okay, someone who does love you very much, but you guys get into arguments, right? Or you guys have differences in opinion, right? On the other hand, this could also be a water sign, air sign that you are involved with, right? This could be this secret woman here. We've got Taurus, Libra. This could also be someone who you are connected with, if this is a three-party situation with you, and you want commitment with them, and your internal conflict is just overwhelming because you're connected to another individual here. And here's the thing, we've got now the King and the Queen of Cups. You're not a water sign, air sign, okay? You could have it somewhere in your chart, but if this person that you're connecting with is a water sign, okay, you're feeling very much tied to them. And this water sign can be the person that you are either in a commitment with or who you want to be in a commitment with. But for me, this pairing feels very happy to me. This feels like a very happy partnership. So I would say that whoever this Queen of Cups is, this is the person that makes you feel happiest. And if the person that makes you feel happiest is the person that you're in this relationship with, then that's who this is. But if this person is the other person, then that's who this is. Air sign. If you are not in a three-party situation and this is all about you, the person that you're connecting with, and someone they are connecting with, be wary. Okay? Be wary because I'm seeing that they're at odds here. If this is a three-party situation, they may just be determined to stay with you because you guys already have so much that they wouldn't want to lose it, but it's not because, you know, they see that they're fulfilled romantically, or like basically they're gonna stray again. Like if this is a situation that has come to light or you have suspicions about and it were to come to light, this person in particular, they're missing something here, is what I'm saying. They feel like they're missing something in the connection between you guys, and they are gonna continue to stray. And the thing is that for them it is emotional. It's not sexual. It can be, but it's not sexual. You know, it's emotional. They're lacking intimacy. They're lacking whatever this is. But air sign, this could very well be you. There's a lack of intimacy somewhere here. Something that you're not okay with having a lack like this for the rest of your life, and you are essentially choosing. You have to choose either between two people or two paths. On the one path, you've already invested a lot of time into this career, into this job. You spent all those years trying to work up the ranks, and now you're finally there and you're making boatloads of money, but it's not giving you the autonomy, it's not giving you the satisfaction, the fulfillment, it's not giving you what you want creatively, right? But then on the other hand, you've got a possible opportunity to seek out something else, right? The Hierophant also talks about, outside of marriage and other institutions, it talks about business, it talks about career. Okay, for some of you, this is a teacher. For others, this is an attorney, a doctor. This is school. You know, very very professional school. Okay. With the fact that it's paired with the Queen of Cups, this could be some type of healing. Okay, so this could be kind of like social work, therapy, medicine for sure. Doctor could be going to medical school. Maybe you're already a doctor in the healthcare field, even a nurse. But anyway, there's a decision here. Do you choose the person, place, or thing that promises stability? Or do you choose the person, place, or thing that offers you fulfillment in the realist sense? Here's the thing, you've tasted it. Whatever this fulfillment is, it's not a joke. You've experienced it. You know, you've experienced it to some extent. You know it's real, and it's kind of revived you to this feeling of like, I settled on this thing or person or place because I thought this was it, right? At the time, this made me the happiest I could possibly feel. I didn't know I could be even happier than that. And here I am feeling actually a lot happier than this, than I did back then. A lot happier, like insanely happier. And I didn't think this was possible. Maybe I should do that instead. Maybe I should be with that person instead. So we're gonna pull some advice, okay, to see how we should move forward with this. Okay, air sign. How should air sign proceed? What's your advice, please? What's your advice, please, for air sign moving forward in this situation, please? This is heavy, guys. Okay, absolutely. And we'll clarify. We'll clarify. We'll see what the best approach would be with the best potential outcome, and we'll clarify. We'll clarify who this person is. Because for some of you, I feel like for an unfortunate majority of you, this definitely involves a third person. So we'll see a little bit more about who this person is. And most importantly, you know, if this is someone that you're connecting with, guys, if this is an air sign that you're connecting with, you guys are on the brink. You kind of felt like something was up, right? And it's not you with the third party, it's them with the third party. Let's see what they're feeling right now, a little bit more in depth. What are they thinking their next moves will be, right? What are their intentions? What are their next moves going to be here? Right? What are they thinking about doing? Like actually doing? They're here at a crossroads mentally. What are they thinking about actually doing next? Are they going to talk to you about it? Are they going to just up and leave? Like, what are they going to do? Okay. Advice, please. Embrace the in-between. Okay. One more card, please. Nothing is wasted, yeah. And the miracles are endless with cow spirit. So the flamingo spirit, okay? Embrace the in-between. So there's a lull going on between you guys, okay? Or if it's not between you and another individual, if this is career for you, right? There's like a transition here. There's a transition here. In making this choice, you've got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. This is an opportunity now to essentially kind of weigh out the pros and cons and to get to know yourself a little bit better. Okay? So again, for some of you, this is air sign. You are quite literally in a third party where you are the person concealing this secret woman or secret individual. And for others of you, this is having some type of suspicion, but overall feeling dissatisfied with a connection with somebody who could be having a third party situation. The third party does not have to be a person. It could be the fact that they are prioritizing other people, places, and things over you. It could be that they prioritize their work over you. Whatever it is, they told you you're their priority, and you're obviously not, right? So it's a broken heart situation where the expectations were not met. So, but either way, there's this in between where now you get to reevaluate what you want. You're disappointed, you're sad, you're grieving a loss. What do you want? What would make you happy? Embrace the fact that you're neither here nor there yet, right? Things are still like your day-to-day. Your day-to-day has not changed practically, but there's a feeling in the air, a vibration going on between you, right? There might have been a realization, but above all, this is you having to pick a path. Okay, so for those of you, something was revealed, and so now you're trying to decide, do I stay with the thing that I've already worked so hard for, or stay with the person I've worked so hard with, or do I move on to another situation that will make me happier? Okay, this is requiring you to go within and take inventory, and it's giving you an opportunity now to ask yourself, before you scrap this and start over, what do you really want? With Vulture Spirit, we've got nothing is wasted. So this is you know, this is the obliteration of everything so that you can use the broken pieces to build a new structure, essentially. Nothing here, like, you might ask yourself, well, what's the point of all this pain, or what is the point? That's the point of embracing the in-between, is that even in moments of stagnation, you still get an opportunity to reevaluate. There's no time, you know, that is just slipping through the cracks and is useless energy or useless trauma or useless whatever the situation is, useless grief. You know, it might feel like nothing has changed, but nothing has changed because a decision, first of all, has not been made yet, because you need to take the opportunity now in this space to, you know, finally decide, right? Decide what do you want? What do you value most? How do you see the future? Excuse me. How do you feel the future? How do you see the future? What will make you feel more in your element? Okay. But it looks like moving forward, the advice here is more mental. Okay. Make sure that you're taking inventory. Make sure that you are, you know, be true to yourself. Okay. You know, you can be in a 10 of Pentacles situation. You could be in a marriage. You can be in something permanent and stable and not have an ounce of love in there. Okay. Now, I'm no one to tell you how to live your life, air sign, but I can see that whatever this other thing is, this other option, this other person, this other opportunity, I can't call it an option because it feels like an opportunity. It feels like something that you've always thirsted for, something you've always wanted. I have to tell you that if that's something that you want, you should go get it, and you should free whoever or whatever it is you're with in order to let them have that in their life. And none of this makes anyone a bad person ever, okay, air sign? So if you're a cross watcher for an air sign, no one here is the bad guy, because this could happen to anyone. This could happen to you. You could be the person here now choosing between two people where you were with somebody and you had the full intentions of being with them, and you tell yourself, oh, I would never. You'd be surprised. These things are not intentional. Okay, cross watcher, these things are not intentional. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are. But I'm telling you, if this person wanted the 10 of Pentacles with you, they loved you once. They saw the future. They did. And this probably kills them as much as it would kill you. Or as much as it is killing you. There's no malintent here. There's no 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords. There's no one here trying to get one over on anybody else. This was just a division. Something happened. Someone's vision of the future got severed for the first time ever, and now they're reevaluating everything that they've worked for. You've got 3 10s here. Okay, you've got 3 10s here. So, air sign, we're going to take this to the extended. All right, we're going to take this to the extended. We are going to, if you're connecting with another individual, if this, for example, air sign, if this is somebody who you are connecting with, because I know you can be coupled air signs with air signs. You could be a Libra dealing with a Gemini and vice versa with an Aquarius, you know, etc., etc. You know, if this is somebody who you're connecting with, we're going to go a little bit more into their psyche, okay? Kind of see what's going on with them mentally in terms of this choice. What does it look like they're going to choose? Then we will look into, for those of you where this is another woman, okay? We'll just pull a card. We'll just pull a card for this other person, not this other woman, this other person. You know, we'll pull a card just for any messages there, because I don't want to indulge in that. I don't want to indulge in that too much. Like, I know out of curiosity's sake, you know, some of you might want to know, but I don't want to indulge in that because it is what it is, you know. But I know for some of you, you know, you want a message for that. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll see what the best approach would be moving forward, and then what the best potential outcome would be as a result of taking the advice. Okay, so my friends, if this reading resonated with you and you'd like to join me in the extended, the link is down below, and I will see you there. Otherwise, I hope that you were able to get some kind of clarity. This was oddly specific, but there was a reason for that. So if this did resonate and you can't follow me to the extended, I'm so sorry that you were going through something, you know, so hard, so hard. But it will, once it's been resolved, you will feel relieved, happy, and like you've been given an opportunity to really, to live a second life, right? To really enjoy life on your terms in a way that really feels right for you, whether it's with a new person or by yourself or with a new job, whatever it is. Okay, so my friends, thank you so much for letting me be here, for being with me. I love you to the moon and back. Thank you so much for being here. I will see you in the extended if you want to join me there. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, okay? Mwah. I love you so much. Bye, air sign.